Hello fellow Total Warriors, I am Zadar and welcome to another online battle from Warhammer 2. So this time we're playing as the Dark Elves and we're up against the almighty Bretonnia. Now the usual build lately that I've seen going after Bretonnia is like double eagle bolt thrower or something like that, just going ranged with some bunch of witch elves to pin down any cavalry that's gonna try and come in the back, and yeah, play like that. And it's quite good, but I thought about going with something different, and by different I mean just go balls deep with big monsters, which I didn't actually went for the Harif this. I went for double hydras, and one of it is Seal of Sontar, just for the funs. So let's begin. Over here we got the Slaanesis Harvesters. The reason I brought these guys, plain and simple, Soul Blight and 2 uses of Word of Pain. We also got the Knights of the Ebon Claw over here, the ROR variant of the Cold One Dread Knights, which I really like lately a lot, because they might not be that dedicated like anti-large or anti-infantry, and the reason, and they compensate with that by really high stats, like 49 melee attack. You usually, if a unit is anti-large, it's gonna have like something 30 melee attack, and it's gonna have a bonus of like 30 against infantry or I don't know, large. But these guys don't have anything, so their melee attack is at a really standard high, and yeah, sometimes they have a really nice use, because also their melee defense is really high, 120 armor, 48 weapon strength damage. So they're gonna be able to do some work against any target. And since the Grail Guardians, which are the #1 threat over here, have magical attack, I also brought Kron Helebron, which provides 22% magic resistance in all nearby troops. And we also brought Kron Helebron, as you saw, with on top of your horse, with Keys of Cain, Amulet of Dark Fire for that magic resistance, the Cursed Blade for the AoE damage, and also the Blood Frenzy. Yep. And as you can see, I forgot a caster. Okay, yeah, I failed this time, sorry. It happens. It was like the 10th game in a row I played and just messed up. Like now I know sometimes why opponents of mine don't bring a caster, because it's probably because they forgot about it. No other reason. So we got a front line of 6 Dread Spears, nothing fancy. We also got War Hydra over here, and the Seal of Sontar on the other side, which has the Frostbite ability, just to slow down any cavalry, and also the Frost Breath. Does that do anything, or is it? No. So we're fine. And in the back we get 2 units of Dark Riders. For my opponent, he went with Knights of the Realm actually, so that magic resistance play that I was hoping is not gonna be quite prudent in this match. We also got another 2 units of Knights of the Realm over here. Oh, we actually have the Knights of the Lionhearted, which do have magical attack, so that's a good thing. A front line of men-at-arms, some foot squires, and in the back we got just a bunch of spears. We got Fae with 2 paladins and 4 units of peasant bowmen with fire arrows and pox arrows, just 1 fire arrow. So for the fire arrow was is gonna do some work against these hydras, because they take 25% more damage from fire arrows. Yeah, that's gonna be nasty, and the poison from all these guys is gonna be quite gruesome as well. And I really like his setup. Like everybody's going with really wide always with their archers. The bad thing with going really wide is they can't strafe. Like you give the order to attack something on the left and the whole unit has to strafe. But in this case, when they're in boxes like this, they strafe almost immediately and they start shooting. That's the thing I like about those. And also a Grail Reliquary to keep these foot squires from terror routing. So my terror over here from the War Hydras is not gonna be that good, like, because it's gonna be negated mostly by the Grail Reliquary over here. Is that all? I think that's all. So we immediately gonna begin by just sending everybody in. The fires are gonna open fire. They're gonna change target soon. The oh, I didn't give the attack order. I guess I didn't. I was just bracing for these guys over here, and I was just trying to get my guys from the other side, because I thought he was gonna go for my Seal of Sontar over here, so I really wanted to protect it. Dark Riders are gonna be scooping in, and yeah, the Dread Spears are just gonna keep fighting over here. And actually just keeping... I think I remember now. I just didn't want to charge because I have freaking spears and I was afraid of a cavalry charge, so I just kept them in place. So the Knights of the Realm are gonna wrap around the War Hydra over here, and it's gonna start taking some huge beating, but I'm just kinda gambling on the other side, just trying to defeat this huge force of Knights of the Realm over here, along with Fae, 2 Paladins, and yeah, I think we're kind of winning the fight so far with the Knights of the Ebon Claw and the Doomfire Warlocks, the Slaanesis Harvesters. We kind of are, like, these guys are down to like 30 and 40% health. The Paladins, one of them has taken significant damage. Is Fae over here? Fae hasn't taken too much, but yeah, I'm just trying to get my Chill of Sonder away from here. I want to collapse into one side, and honestly I just want to protect my Hydra over here. The Dark Riders have managed to get into the back, and yeah, they're just gonna tear these archers really fast down here. They just don't stand a chance. And the spears, well, I just send one over here to pin this guy down so he won't interfere with my Dark Riders. Over here these guys will do some work, but eventually it's gonna be a GG for the archers overall. My War Hydra is gonna start taking a lot of heavy damage over here. It's not a big deal, it will replenish, it has self-healing, so I'm just gonna decide to bring it back, just bring some more spears, just let these Knights of the Realm fight over here. And on the other side we have successfully crossed both of the Paladins, which are routing, not terror routing. And the Fey Enchantress is gonna be hunted by all this tide over here of cavalry. Now the Cold One Knights can never catch up to her, but that's the reason I have the Slaanesis Harvesters over here, which are quite fast. They're gonna catch her, so the Ebon Claw Knights can come over here. Although I think I overcommitted a little bit, just the Fey along with the Slaanesis would be more than enough. So the War Hydra, as you can see, just a few seconds I pulled her out of the fight, and she has quite nicely replenished, right about 10-15% of her health. The Chill of Sonder over here just going down, a huge breath from the Hydra, just tearing those Knights apart. Also some of my troops, but it was mostly the Knights which are gonna get routed over here after that attack. The Grail Reliquary is still holding, but I just don't give a crap about it. I'm not even trying to engage the Foot Squires. I'm just trying to get the Paladins down, just get the Fae, and yeah, just from there on win the fight. And this was it. Like I was really mad at this game because I realized I didn't bring a caster the moment I went in. I was like, oh my god, what the hell, how am I gonna cast this? What am I gonna say, that I forgot to bring a caster like a scrub? Oh, I guess I did. Anyway, so Queen Helebron, I really like her, Quron Helebron, not Queen. I really like her lately. She's quite a nasty fighter, like, and those buffs she's got are really cool. The reason I bring her is because I can't get Morathi on a horse. Like, Morathi needs a freaking horse. It's either on foot or in the air. I don't want Morathi in the air because, I don't know, against Bretonnia she might get caught into a really nasty fight, and yeah, I don't want that. Well, she's fast, so nobody will be most likely able to catch you. I guess the Pegasus can. They're quite fast. Anyway, the spears did quite fine, like holding the lines even against Foot Squires. They did really okay. The Dark Riders, 124 kills, almost the same, these guys. Like, they really completely nailed it. They just decimated these archers into the back line. And the Slaanesis Harvesters, along with the Knights of the Ebon Claw, got, well, they didn't get so many kills, but the thing is that they were fighting Knights of the Realm on top of spears, and also there was Fae over there healing them, just giving them buffs and stuff like that, also the Paladins. So those little kills are quite valuable, because it allowed me to win the fight against, it was a monster's mass. It was my Quron Helebron with these 2 Knights and Chill of Sonder against the Fey Enchanters, the 2 Paladins and 2 Knights of the Realm. Quite an even fight, and in the end we prevailed. So yeah, quite a nasty player there. So for my War Hydras, I know it's not optimal, like double hive this should have been a lot better choice over here, I gotta say, but I just wanted to try out the Hydras because I felt like, yeah, why not. So for my opponent, I really like his build. It was really good, countering against the Dark Elves, but yeah, in the end it didn't work out because of my winning flank against these guys over here. And if I had some magic, I would have won over that flank fight a lot earlier, and also would have been able to just, I don't know, tear through somewhere else. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed, guys, and that you liked actually this build. So yeah, feel free to leave a like or a comment, feel free to subscribe if you're not, and hit that notification button, and I'm gonna be seeing you next time. Bye bye.